Yo, man, I just can't come up with any ideas for the next commentary.
Yeah.
Yo, man, I wish Pat were here. What up, you? Yo, what the fuck? What's going on? Yo, man, come on. Okay. So, I was hoping we could do this.
Okay.
But, do you have any ideas what we can do?
I got it! Let's set Drew on fire, like the actual album cover.
Oh, yeah, dude, that's great. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh shit! Oh shit! Get the fuck out of the way! Oh my god! This is a horrible idea! Damn.
Right? Crazy. It's so good.
Oh, crazy nuts! Yeah.
Cool.
Hell yeah, man.
Alright, so let's do this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey,
It's already
welcome
recording.
What?
Jackass, you lied.
Welcome.
No! Sorry. Welcome. Haha, stole your thunder. Anyways.
Hey guys, I wish you were here with us.
Alright, so...
That one's gonna burn pretty hard, Drew.
It's a low low.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Alright, so I'm Pat.
I'm Furstie.
Oberious.
Good, we got that out of the way.
Probably
And we're
so.
35mm LP. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yep.
Did we have a commercial break?
No, I wish. I wish. Those things pay out.
Okay, well, Drew, glad you recovered.
You know,
Yeah.
from, burning you alive.
Yeah. If for whatever reason...
Next time it'll
yeah.
work right, I swear.
Yeah, you'll see.
Well, if alright, guys. Ugh.
Lol.
Let's just
Okay.
move on. Can we just
Alright,
move on,
well, so today we're doing Wish You Were Here. Great Pink Floyd album. Love it. Second favorite. Just for me. I don't know about you guys. Okay, well, on that note, we're just going to get started. All right.
Well, Drew, what are your thoughts?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, man.
I prefer metal. Not
You like
metal.
metal?
I do like metal, but that's not an album.
Yeah.
Metal.
Yeah, metal's okay.
The one right before Dark Side is my favorite, and not just because Lloyd Webber stole Phantom of the Opera from it.
Oh, yeah, that's
one of my
right.
favorite parts.
It's not part of the actual record, but there you go.
Yeah. Mine's still The Wall. I still love The Wall. That's my all-time favorite. So, I don't know. I don't know why. It's just good. All
Let's
right.
drop that needle, baby.
Yeah, let's drop that needle, man.
Drop that needle, baby.
Let's do this.
Psychedelic wonderfulness.
Sponsored
All right, you ready?
by Dogfish Head. Is delicious.
Yeah, what do we got? It's some kind of gluten-free...
Tweezin Ale. It is a gluten-free, I'm going to say this wrong, sorghum-based ale brewed with strawberries and honey, buckwheat honey.
Yep.
It's
There's
really
no
good.
gluten in buckwheat, apparently.
It's 6%. Oh, that explains that. All right.
Okay, well, guys, I think it's time to drop the needle. So let's drop that needle in 3,
Yeah, baby.
2, 1.
Needle drop, baby.
Boom.
Okay, boom.
It's on. Yeah.
It's on.
Don't cut that. I think that's funny. You should leave it.
They're not going to know what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
What?
I almost said it again, but I guess we'll
It's
just let
nice
it go.
being the editor.
So, first song is...
Shine on You Crazy Diamond,
Uh-huh.
parts 1 through 5?
Yes.
I never really
5.
counted the numbers. I
I
always
like
just
that we
say
both said that skeptically.
I'm always just Shine on You Crazy Diamond Part 1, and then I just keep this the last one Part 2.
To me, I treat it a lot like Pigs on the Wing in
Like
Animals.
bookend?
Yeah.
I love that bookended trope, and I think it works. I think it works best in this album, it works very well in Animals too.
My problem with Pigs on the Wing is that it's really short. And
yeah, you want it to be longer.
Yeah, for it to be the bookend of an album and just to sort of begin and end this great story and whatnot. Yes, they sort of did the inverse on Animals, where the middle songs are longer and the outer songs are short, sort of polar opposite from Wish You Were Here. I think it was more effective with the longer tracks for a bookend.
Exactly, and I think what's going on right now on the record is a testament to that. There's a nice slow build-up. It almost sounds like an orchestra slowly coming in to introduce this, almost like a stage production.
Right? Slowly building up and tuning and getting things ready, and this just great gradual rise.
Nice big overture. All done with synths so far. No other instrument has come in.
Well, that's all they need.
Yeah, and I mean, this wasn't very common in this genre at the time to just have a synth section like this.
Very somber, extremely somber in this beginning. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. It just has this like sad tone to it, and I like to think because it's Shine On You Crazy Diamond, they were still like, you know, kind of mourning Syd Barrett a little bit. Not like he was dead, but you know, they lost him out of the band.
They lost him as a person.
Yeah, and this song I think
he lost himself as a person.
That's very true.
Frank.
But I think really this song, I don't know, like this whole album, like 50% of it's an ode to him, anyways.
Oh, I feel quite a bunch of it. You know, I mean, you can be fact checker on this, Drew. I always have been curious if there's any type of connection between their criticism of the music industry and the tragedy of Syd Barrett.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of that came upon from himself, but, you know, as we've seen from a lot of celebrities recently, and just stuff everywhere.
The sort of madness of it all.
Being famous and, you know, being in the music industry, Hollywood, it drives people insane.
It's going to be Syd Barrett in the history books, and then 2014, Miley Cyrus.
Oh, man.
No idea.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, she's going to shave off her eyebrows.
You mean she didn't already do that yet?
No.
We don't have to cut that.
Too soon, but it hasn't happened.
No, it hasn't happened yet. Put money on it, kids. It's going to happen. All right, back to the music.
So, Mike, I'm going to try to double-check this on the internet for you, but I have no idea how to look that up, so wish me luck.
That's fine. It's just...
That's oddly specific.
Yeah, if it takes too long, don't keep yourself out of the commentary.
But yeah, back to the original subject. I just want to bring this back. Finish the whole thing up. Yeah, no, this song is completely about Syd. Like, the meaning of it, the lyrics, the somber tone. It's... I don't know. They're one of the only bands I really remember doing this much for of an album. Like, I guess the only other people that like wrote an album after their like original singer passed was, I guess, AC/DC with Back in Black.
That's immediately what I would think of.
Yeah.
Okay. And it was also, like you said, a tribute to him. So
yeah.
It doesn't happen that often. I mean, some bands just fall apart. Like the Who. I'm not saying the Who fell apart, but they
sort of just...
They did,
They just kind of fell apart after Keith Moon, and then, you know...
Can you blame them?
No.
Me neither.
No.
Because who's going to replace him?
Yeah.
So, I mean...
Not to cut you off, but all that I could find real quick is really about Syd Barrett's drug abuse, namely, LSD.
Yeah.
I'm actually a little surprised by that. Like, I knew he was doing LSD, but I didn't think that was his sort of drug of choice.
Well,
no, he tripped out. You can see early videos of the band playing, and the only thing of Syd moving besides his actual hands is just his eyeballs going back and forth, kind of slowly.
Just like
it's really creepy.
I believe that.
It's like Indigarda Vita, fucking creepy.
I'm not someone who's going to come out and say, hey, if you do too many drugs, it's going to, screw up your mind.
No, but enough hard acid will do that.
Some people also have a mental, like a previous psychosis that's susceptible to breakdown when you do something.
Which Syd Barrett had. And
he had.
Yeah.
Spades.
I mean, I'm finding... The more I look into the media aspect, the more I find that Pink Floyd was always distant from the media themselves. That apparently they never hired a publicist. I don't know
Amazing
how I feel about that.
Amazing for a band that is the second greatest selling album of all time.
Right? After?
Thriller.
Damn straight.
Quincy Jones fan.
3 songs from Thriller came on at work today, and I was very happy.
Wonderful.
I love...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is still when never lost his guitar tone, but there's something magical in this moment.
I thought you were
what did I say? Oh, shit! I'm so
man.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna bleep that to save the.
Yeah.
No, leave it. We have some.
No, I'm
we gotta
sorry,
sacrifice
guys. It was
somebody.
Gilmore.
Yeah. No.
I just
Down. We got it down.
No, you can't say
That
that.
you gotta bleep.
You cannot say that.
That we have down.
It's going to be bleeped, so whatever. But
okay,
anyways, all right. So yes, Gilmore's tone. Gilmore's tone is perfect on this record. Coming right off of Dark Side of the Moon, where he also had a very similar tone to it, kind of like that airy, like spacey aspect.
This is his signature tone, and
It's
you can hear
gorgeous.
it on just about a lot of most of his solo projects and projects he did with other bands like Pete Townsend.
It's so
and stuff.
fluid.
Mm-hmm.
As a guitar player, like, I would kill hundreds of people to have my guitar sound like this. All right, maybe like 3 people. Hundreds
Yeah, I
is too
mean,
much.
it depends on how important they are.
Right.
Besides
Some
the
people are
actual
worth it.
sound, though, just
Yeah.
like his soul he puts into some of these songs, it's just like, oh, it's like almost heart wrenching.
That is
Yeah.
one of the main reasons I play this song every single time I go to the bar.
Yeah.
For $1 you can get like 12 and a half minutes of music, which is
True.
fantastic. And B, as we said before, it just slowly builds in crescendos, and it's beautiful. And there's all this synth, and then literally like the sweetest sounding guitar tone in the world comes in.
Mm-hmm.
It's, the
Which,
whole bar just gets quiet and listens. It's magical.
Which, by the way, I believe we're in part 3 now.
Yeah.
I like to think his guitar interlude
Was part 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was part 2. That it goes synth, guitar, and now like the drums and bass are in.
That's right.
I've never really thought about it too much, but the band is slowly entering, one by one almost, which is kind of the way to do it, if you're going out of the gates like this.
Yes, I found a breakdown of it. This is part 3, including the solo, which it even says is in G natural minor. Cool. So those of you who want to jam along, there's your key and whatnot. Yeah, and then 4 is when he gets into the lyrics and whatnot. I think, lyrically, part 4 is some of my favorite lyrics on this record. Like,
Yeah.
I love Wish You Were Here, there's some great songs. Have a Cigar, all that lyrics are great. Especially Have a Cigar about the music industry.
Yes.
And we'll get more on that later.
I mean, that's literally 50% of the album, because that and Welcome to the Machine are completely about the music industry and kind of busting on
You
it.
broke it.
Yeah.
But then the rest of the album, like I guess the Mill songs or whatever, or at least 3 of the other 5, are pretty much strictly about Syd Barrett. So there was a nice 50-50 what they had going on. Because it's really weird, because you can actually tell by the album what was going on in their actual lives. Because this album was heavily pushed by the record company, because he just came off a Dark Side.
Oh,
They
yeah.
had they struck gold,
They
and
struck
they're
gold, lightning in a bottle,
Yeah.
and they're like, keep the lightning in that bottle.
exactly.
as long
So
as
they
you
were
fucking
pushing, and
Damn straight.
this album took forever to. Oh, sorry.
can. The lyrics are in.
Yeah, I don't want to interrupt like the thought, but that's. Sorry, this is just a great, great. This is great musicianship.
They've brought back the
This is great musicianship under pressure.
they've brought back the backing singers, not the same ones, you can check,
Yeah.
but that they added for Dark Side, which was the first time they had instrumentation of that type.
Yeah.
That was a very Alan Parsons thing. Whenever
Oh,
he
the
did somebody.
synthesizers.
Oh, the gospel vocals.
Yeah.
And auxiliary instruments like sax and stuff.
That's true, because before that, like Piper at the Gates of Dawn, even Adam Hartmother, and pretty much everything was just the main band, guitars, bass,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Really,
feel like
Dark
it has,
Side. When
yeah.
Dark Side
synth on
did Great Gig in the Sky, that was for me their turning point that I remember hearing. When it comes to
Yeah.
bringing outside musicians.
Because that's really all her.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the piano part is gorgeous.
There was also a sax player and
Did a great job writing
yeah.
it, but-
Actually, real quick, when I was a kid, I heard Great Gig in the Sky, and I was like, wow, that guy can really sing high. Like, Pink Floyd's got a great singer. I was like 7 or 8,
Right.
and did not realize that was a soprano female vocalist.
Wolf Mother could do it. That guy's voice could hit it.
They could break my eardrums.
Yeah.
And we love every minute of it.
Yeah, I guess the point I was making with that was that they were. It's very much in the style of Dark Side.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know it sounds kind of contradictory. I've always considered this to be like if Dark Side were even more focused.
How so?
If they
Okay.
boiled Darkseid
Yeah.
down to like just two things, which
Like
they
took
kinda do.
out all the extra fluff in the atmosphere and the mood, and just sort of set one
Well, they
straight dry path.
For me,
Yeah, I
well,
mean, it's the atmosphere
yeah.
is there. It's just a different type.
Right.
But you have the instrumentation. It's very lavish. It's huge, and they just everything is very pointed in this one, where it's very open to interpretation.
yeah.
In Darkseid.
And the later they go on, the more literal I feel they honestly become lyrically.
Like the wall.
The wall's super. It literally tells
It
a
moves.
story almost. Yeah. Not saying that it's a bad album at all. It's freaking amazing.
What, this or the wall?
Well, both.
Both.
We have that saxophone we were talking about.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, this is very lovely.
Oh, what a day! What a lovely day.
Oh, dude, Mad Max was so good. Pat, you gotta see
try
that.
to not go on a tangent about that.
All right, we
No,
won't
let's go
go
on the
into
Mad Max tangent. There's like 12 more minutes of this song, whatever.
That is very true.
true.
Yeah.
We had a wonderful talk about it earlier.
Yeah.
About how it's probably going to be the best movie of the year.
So go see Mad Max,
Easily.
people. All right.
Yeah.
They should pay us for that
Yeah.
advertisement.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
Is that how that works? Someone explain.
If you want to see a movie where your title character has a big iron thing on his face for half the movie, go see Mad Max.
Go see Man in the Iron Mask, starring Leonardo DiCaprio.
Starring Bane.
I thought you were
I
going to
don't
say
know.
Liam Neeson. What does he have to do with
Leslie
anything?
Nielsen?
All right.
Alright, now that that's fucking over.
Well, it's okay because everybody's enjoying the sexy
we're-
sax
okay,
solo.
yeah.
They're not listening to us. We know this at this point.
Yeah.
But no, please
By the way,
listen
please,
to us.
subscribe and make sure you follow us on Tumblr. And
Yeah.
also retweet
We have a
us on
Tumblr?
Twitter.
We did.
We have a Tumblr? We
Surprise!
You don't need to know everything.
I don't. It's not my project. You're the one in charge, buddy.
Yep.
Oh
This
man.
is my probably second favorite, like, rock and roll saxophone solo. Would you guys care to wager at what the first one is?
Don't get me wrong. I love me some
Probably the one in
Springsteen. Oh, that's true.
No, it is not money.
Wait, are you going to
It's
say
not-
bad? Are you going to say Bad of Hell?
There's no saxophone in Bad Out
Then
of
it's
Hell.
gotta
And
be-
the
your
entire
shit right.
album?
It's got to be You're the Cat then.
I don't know.
Right, Drew? It's got to be You're the Cat.
Fuck you guys.
No, You're the Cat's even better than this.
It's all revved up with no
is
place
it?
to go.
Oh.
Bad Out of Hell.
I literally said that the album.
you said the song.
I said
and
the
you're wrong.
album. The album's called Bad of Hell.
Can't recover from this bad a mistake, Pat.
I'm pretty sure even if I was wrong,
Let's
I
just
did.
move right along.
It was
So
all right.
that was
Second
a
song.
wonderful
Ditty.
track,
Yeah.
and it really kind of introduced us, I think, to what the band has become
Yeah.
since their big success.
They're unbelievable.
Because they did take some time to tour Dark Side, and then they came back to this. So there was, they did have a little time off, a little bit. But yeah, no, there was definitely a difference in their writing in this one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a little less jammy. Well, they still had jam. They still have.
I'd say that
a
Shine
lot
On
of
You
jams.
Crazy
but-
Diamond is
No,
quite
no,
jammy.
that is okay. That is, but not the entire record. As in, like, I don't know. Wish You Were Here kind of breaks it up. Things
Yeah.
like that. Have a Cigar even.
Oh, yeah. I
It's
mean-
kind of straightforward rock or like.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's their
Dark Side to me felt the entire way through. Like it was just really kind of spacey, and I don't know.
now.
That yeah,
Yeah,
you
when-
know what
when
I'm getting at.
When it comes to Dark Side versus Wish You Were Here, which I'm happy to go into,
Uh-huh.
one of the reasons why I chose this, when I'm going, the best Pink Floyd album, I could
Yeah.
have just said, well, let's just do Dark Side. We're saving that for a special.
We are
occasion.
going to do Dark Side. Don't trust us.
Like
But,
it's a birthday or something.
Yeah. Oh.
We got you guys Dark
Yeah.
Side, yeah.
Yeah.
This,
really
I guess one of the initial differences was really, this track, which is basically the opposite of a jam.
Yeah.
Right.
In every.
This was well thought
part
out.
of the
This was
work.
this was fully written out for him by this. But honestly,
yeah.
I don't know, but it sounds like
It
it.
sounds horrifying. This used
Yeah.
to scare me when I was a little kid.
If you ever honestly listen to this, like I've done it before, where you're just like laying in bed, you put on headphones or something. I played this once, and like I don't know, I'm 24 years old, and I literally almost got scared of the dark
Yeah.
because of this song.
You're a wussy.
Well,
It's it's what it's the
synth
surrounding
is
song.
frightening.
Yeah,
it's the synth. Imagine the song without that synth.
it's like a robotic Dracula coming out at you.
Robot
like-
Dracula. What'll they think of next?
For like a
Robo Drac
7
2016.
I like that. For like a
Rated
7 or
PG-13.
fuck you guys. For like a 7 or a 7.5 minute song, there's, and don't jump down my throat when I say this, there's surprisingly little song in this. Like, it's so long and drawn out, and like so many of the ideas and the tropes repeat themselves, and it's just like, I don't know. To me, it's always felt less like something they wrote and recorded, and again, don't jump down my throat. More like a transmission, like they just happened to be recording, and these crazy sounds just fucking like slowly came in from somewhere.
I'm sure there might have been some experimentation with the synths and stuff to find that. This is kind of their dirge of the songs in here.
Yeah.
Like, it sounds like a dirge for me.
Good word for Pat.
I know, right?
Good word.
Fantastic.
Boom!
Yeah.
You beat me to it. I was actually about to ask you guys what you, what kind of song you would compare this to. I didn't have dirge in my head. I had like funeral, but that was like.
I would
Thanks for finding the word.
Fusion,
Yeah, no problem. Every once in a while, there's a spark of lightning.
And another 20 long years before Pat had a good idea.
If you were to compare this to like a funeral dirge,
Yeah.
I'm just adding that, you know, usually the
Yeah.
that, you know, it's like them almost lamenting their progress. Oh, to me, it's like
What?
welcome to the machine. Oh, we made it, and it almost feels like, you know, instead of being like a, you know, a birth, it's like death. You know?
Yeah, for me, the only thing I don't know, whenever I hear this song, I picture, and it's kind of similar to the movie The Wall. Whenever you see that infamous scene where the kids are falling into the meat machine and it's coming out, yeah, you know that? It feels like the same thing, but instead of the machine, it's just like, I don't know, it's just like this businessman looking over all these musicians like that have all these different ideas. They go on one side and on the other side, they come out all the same. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, and it's just like they don't want to. That's what I've always thought.
You know what just occurred to me?
Yeah.
What?
What's missing from this song? That's on just about every other...
Drums.
There it is. There's no drum set on this track.
Really?
All there is
I've
is,
never
all there
noticed that
is
the
is
entire time here. Holy
timpani,
crap.
and I'm pretty sure some cymbals.
Yep.
Shit.
The timpani usually hits when a low bass note in the synthesizer hits.
Yeah.
I have actually heard that, but they mixed it so well that the articulation of the timpani sounds just like the articulation of the note itself.
Yeah, the attack is totally lost.
I call it the Fleetwood Mac approach to doing percussion.
You mean cocaine?
I mean, the song "Dreams Off of Rumors." We're not here to talk about that. Sorry.
We're not here to talk about it.
No, seriously. Like, if it does relate, we can talk about. Like, is there anything else? Like, yeah.
So no percussion.
Okay,
for the most part, just all they need.
Well, I tried, Drew. I tried.
It's you,
Yeah, I know. But yes, no, that's the visual I get out of this, and then, oh gosh, sorry, these synths are just so amazing.
This used to be my favorite
if
song
you-
off this record back
Me
in
too.
the day.
And actually, it still is.
Really?
And I don't mean to patronize our fans, but if you're going to listen to this, please do it on a big sound system.
You want
or at
those
least
big,
not.
comfy-looking
Yeah,
speakers.
please don't play this from your computer over top of us if you can.
Your little Apple earbuds.
Yeah,
Ooh, you could listen through your Beats.
Yeah, but no, this
Listen
is just.
through your ass.
But this is just
Same
saying, like,
thing.
this is one of those albums that sounds so good. Like, not on, like, it. Honestly, it doesn't sound great on MP3 if you listen to it. If you listen to it on, like, or not MP3, but, you know, coming from a computer. So don't do it. It sounds bigger.
Yeah.
Like, you get the surround sound. This is crazy. Just saying.
For those of you who are not here with us, which is
Yeah.
everybody not here with us, you don't know that our buddy Mike, aka Furstie, has a super badass sound system hooked up. He's got some lovely old human speakers set up, his whole rack, his equipment, everything. And so everything we listen to sounds fantastic all the time.
Thank you, Drew.
You're very welcome, buddy.
Yeah.
I mooch off of it a lot, so, you know.
Shout out to Huel Powell. I'll put a link at the bottom of the video.
Yeah.
He lives up in New England. I don't remember what part of New England, but and he makes speakers as a business. Custom makes old, old 70s style construction speakers. So if you're ever looking for a good pair at a pretty decent price, yeah, he's a good guy.
So there you go.
Good for you.
Yep.
All right, now that we're done with the shout out hour, we
Yeah.
can jump on back
Hey, I'm
into the
sorry.
Shout out
You
hour.
mentioned
Right.
stuff. You know?
Very cool, buddy. So that is the end of side one.
All right. Side
Side one is 2 songs. I just realized that.
Yep.
If you don't count the subdivision of Shine On.
Well, before we switch, what
You
side
know
do
I'm counting them.
before we switch over, before we end this, what's your favorite side on this album?
Well, welcome to the machine.
Yeah, Mike already said that.
Your favorite side?
Oh, side. I
Side.
thought you said song.
No, I said
was
side.
thinking
My
song.
bad.
Okay, sorry.
Favorite side. Just
favorite
now.
side.
So the listener can ponder over it.
Even though this is my favorite song, and even though it'll sound hypocritical after talking about how I really like the slow build into the first side, I love jumping right out of the gate, flipping the record
With
with
Have
Have
a
a
Cigar.
Cigar.
I'm with you on that. I'm a
It
side
has a
2
very
guy.
nice cathartic
Yeah.
feeling.
Side 1 is a
very
perfect
satisfying.
it
You
gives you
don't need
that build,
diehards.
and then you have all this excitement for side 2. And but when side 2 comes on, you're just like, oh
So go there right
yes.
now.
So check it out now, and we'll see you soon. Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.